In life, you don't want to be the guy after the guy. You want to be the guy who's after the guy who is after the guy. You just don't want to do it if you can avoid it. Very few people can succeed being the guy after the guy. I mean, one of the only few people who's the guy after the guy I've seen succeed, for instance, Drew Carey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Good one. Or a Packers quarterback.
Oh, that's another one.
Contend too.
Don't want to be that. Rodgers and Love have seemingly succeeded guy after guy.
They follow Don Majkowski like greatly.
Andrew Luck was pretty good.
How about
Yeah.
how about following Tom Brady in Tampa, Florida? You want to be that guy after the guy? Certainly, if it's just like, oh well, you know what, Tom's leaving, we'll give Baker a shot. Well, Baker Mayfield, everybody. Look at what Baker Mayfield is doing. Certainly when Mike Evans went down with a hamstring injury after Chris Godwin went down for the season, good luck, Buccaneers. Well, look at him now. Baker Mayfield, in his first season after Brady, got the team to the playoffs and won a playoff game, bounced the Eagles, put a scare in the Lions, followed that up by getting pizzade, and all he's done has this team, after being swept by the Falcons, in first place, no matter what the Falcons do tonight with 3 games to go, and has set a new career high for passing touchdowns in a season, with 4 more yesterday on the Chargers' top scoring defense, giving up only 15.6 points per game. Baker had 4 more yesterday, missed on only 5 passes, 5 incompletions, 4 touchdowns. Hey now.
He's been awesome this year.
He is now has multiple games of 80% completion percentage or better with 4 passing touchdowns in a season. Multiple games. The other quarterbacks in the history of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers who have done that are, let me get the list, nobody. He's the first. And that run game, man, 223 on the ground. This Bucky Irving and Rashad White.
Beasts.
Yeah.
Right? The defense was all over it. Jalen McMillan. Nobody talks about this rookie wide receiver. Now we are. Okay, we see it, Tampa Bay. And we were talking about it all year long, about how they are going to finish up and what their schedule looks like. We'll get to that in a second. But first, Baker friggin' Mayfield. Hit it.
Complete team complementary football. I mean, special teams is obviously was a huge part today. Chase was obviously 100%. Defense stepping up in a huge way when we weren't hitting our stride yet, and just that's what it's all about is team football. And football is the greatest team sport in the world. So our team, grasps that and understands that we have to play together. So it's obviously at this time of the year that's the most important part.
Well, he also it's helpful to have a guy that on your team who's going to be joining a team in Canton, Ohio one day. Mike Evans is playing some of the best football of his career. Guys. Kept talking about the Bucs. The Packers is that team you don't want to face in the playoffs. If you face them, what about the Buccaneers at home? Let's go.
And Mike Evans has a chance to keep the streak alive. He missed a few games early in the year at TJ, and you're like, man, is he going to get to 1,000 yards? Only needs 251 yards over the last 3 games to get to 1,000.
Well, he hit 159 yesterday. 159 yesterday. 7th career game with 150 or better yards receiving and 2 or better touchdowns receiving. That's the 4th most in NFL history behind Tyreek Hill, Don Maynard, and Jerry Rice. Your Tampa Bay Buccaneers finishing up in Dallas on Monday night, and then 2 home games, Carolina and New Orleans. If I'm Atlanta right now, I'm like, uh-oh. Mm-hmm. We had them right where we wanted them when we won in Week 8, and we won in Week 5. Week 5, Week 8, we had them dead to rights. Week 8, they were just 4-3, already having been swept by us. And we were on our way to being 6-3, and now, they better win tonight in Vegas. That's for sure. And even if they do, they just gotta win out and hope the Bucs slip up at Dallas. I know Dallas is playing better.
We're on fire.
Home against Carolina and New Orleans. No boy. How about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? They might win the division again. Baker would be 2 for 2 winning the division after Tom Brady leaves.
I predicted him to win it.
You did?
I did.
The man after the man. You don't want to be the guy after the guy, but Baker Mayfield is pretty damn comfortable doing that, planting his flag. That's my boy. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku Channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.